My name is Hanu Agbodje. I'm the founder and CEO of Patricia. We're a 100% cryptocurrency-based company, and we're on a mission to make crypto easy for the world. Yeah.
Very interesting. Cryptocurrency is it's a fast-growing conversation.
Yeah.
But here in Africa, and let's narrow it down to Nigeria, where you play majorly, there's still a bit of a struggle, right? There's still a bit of a struggle with understanding cryptocurrency, embracing cryptocurrency, understanding that crypto is the future.
Yeah.
As the CEO of a company that is 100% into the conversation of cryptocurrency, what are the issues here in Nigeria that challenge the understanding of cryptocurrency?
Well, I think top of mind would be regulation. Yeah, that's one of the biggest challenges we face today. We spend too much time trying to work around processes and rather innovate processes. So innovation has been the biggest stifling thing for growth, and once the government isn't behind the products, right, people are usually very skeptical and afraid, so if Nigeria was pro-crypto, we would have seen a larger adoption, because there is no need to look behind your shoulder or watch your back when you want to get into cryptocurrency. So I think that has been majority. The next problem will be education. People do not understand what that is, and at Patricia, we've done something fantastic to try and bridge that gap. We've launched an academy, an online academy where you can literally come on our website or on our mobile application, and you can learn about crypto from a basic to a pro level. So these are the top two issues around running the company.
What is the challenges of cryptocurrency in Nigeria today and some parts of Africa? What is your projection about cryptocurrency in Nigeria and of course the wider African audience, say 5-10 years from now?
Well, I think we all know it's here to stay, So it's just a matter of are we going to buy the product or are we going to build the product? I think that's what it is, because Nigeria, we are largely consumers. We rarely produce intrinsically, and it's happening already, where you see a company like Coinbase in America worth hundreds of billions of dollars, right? They're regulated and they're in over 40 plus countries around the world. There's a reason why they're not in Africa, so it should send volumes. So when the world has finished adopting and the world has said yes, we can go on with this, that's when Africa and Nigeria years later will want to follow suit, and we will go and buy the products when we have companies like Patricia trying to build the products.
Now, you are into cryptocurrency at Patricia at a time when there's a bit of a struggle grasping and embracing the conversation around cryptocurrency. I want to know, for you who are in the thick of the conversation of cryptocurrency, what was your motivation? At what point was it visible for you to say, this is what I want to do and what I want to pursue?
Well, so to be fair, I didn't start off coming into crypto, really. I started up Patricia as a gift card service, right, where you can buy and sell gift cards, because I got scammed online, and I was like, if I got scammed, somebody else too somewhere got scammed. But along the line, I started having customers come and say, oh, I want Bitcoin. And I'm like, I've been hearing about this, what can I do around it? Before you know, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 customers asking for this service. At that point, I knew, okay, something was up. So I went in, I made a lot of research into the crypto industry, which was pretty young and almost non-existent in Nigeria at the time. And that was it.
Interesting. Now let's talk about the blockchain technology, right? And the security around cryptocurrency. What are the issues? And because I know this is one of the issues you'll be talking about later on at the event, I want to understand the blockchain technology and the security around that technology, and why those who intend to get into the conversation of cryptocurrency and its investment should not be so concerned as a result of a proper understanding of the blockchain
Okay. So this is where the biggest misconception lies in cryptocurrency, right? So Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency that's built on a blockchain, right? We have Ethereum, right? Ethereum in itself is a blockchain, while Ether is the product of the blockchain. I'll put it in a simpler terms, right? We have electricity, right? See electricity as the blockchain, right? Then the products of electricity, right, are the cryptocurrency. So with electricity, you can power a light bulb, you can power a fridge, you can power a phone, right? So the light bulb is Bitcoin, the fridge is Ethereum, right? But electricity is the underlying factor behind it, which is the blockchain. The blockchain itself is very much untapped. Really, it's like we have not begun to understand what it can do, really, because it's the bedrock of cryptocurrency, and far more than crypto, that's just the financial arm of things, right? The blockchain can do so many things. The blockchain itself is a data integrity solution, right? And with that, you can build up anything. You can, for example, you can build up a voting system on the blockchain, right? We have DHL and other companies in logistics using the blockchain to confirm integrity of their deliveries. So basically, nobody can change the blockchain. Nobody can edit the blockchain. So if there is a yes, it's a yes. If it's a one, it's a one forever, and anybody can have access to it because it's decentralized. It's not controlled by one person or an entity or a company. It's just like the internet. And you can see all what has been built off the internet: Facebook, Amazon, eBay, PayPal. All of this came around because the internet was born. The blockchain now is born, right? We have the Ethereum blockchain, we have Solana, we have the Polygon. There are so many blockchains that are still even coming up and coming up quick. So it's about to be a very explosive next couple of years, really.
Interesting. Now, in a couple of minutes, you'll be part of the panel that will be looking at the issue around good and green, listening beyond the noise and the utility of crypto and digital cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we are all still within the conversation of financial technology and payment technology. For the sake of the focus of this event, I don't know, let's start with the idea of what do you think users expect from payment technology? What do you think the expectation is in terms of the user experience? What do users really want from that technology?
Efficiency, convenience. Yeah.
Interesting. Now let's talk about financial inclusion as well. Payment technology, of course, the end goal is supposed to be able to achieve financial technology, which means that everybody should be able to, as a result of payment technology, be able to access financial services, financial products. Do you think we are there yet in Nigeria?
We're not even there yet in the world. So because at the end of the day, it's going to be crypto based eventually. So we're not there yet in the world, and we're really far behind. As a matter of fact, we've not even started playing catch up in Nigeria, so we're still a little bit behind there.
Now let's bring it back to cryptocurrencies, because I'm looking forward to your session at the panel, because what are the myths? The myths that surround cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Some persons don't want to talk about it. It feels difficult to understand as a result of certain myths that have been built around it.
Yeah.
What are those myths that you need to encounter every day as you hear people talk about cryptocurrency?
Well, first off, I think the first thing is it's not traceable. That's the most popular one, I think. It is 100% traceable. 1,000. It is even more. As a matter of fact, I can go to your bank account, right, and know what's in your bank. But with cryptocurrency, as long as I have your wallet address, I can know what's in your wallet. I can know your last transactions. I can know whatever you did in your wallet. It's 100% traceable. That's one of the biggest myths, and that's why it's a blockchain, because anybody has access to it whenever you want. first thing first. The next thing is get money, get rich quick. Right? Everybody's like, how can I make money off crypto? That's the first thing everybody's asking. Not how do I understand it or how do I make it work, is how do I make money off it? You know, you can't win from something you don't understand. You know, you just basically be shooting blanks and you end up losing money and it's gonna be downhill from there and you're like, oh, this is not good, but you didn't do your homework. So yeah, top 200%.
Do you think that cryptocurrency should be regulated?
Well, I think cryptocurrency has to be regulated at this point to give comfort to every party involved. Yes.
But what's your concern about the ban? I mean, just a few months ago, the federal government again, we had talked earlier about the fact that there's still so much to understand about the conversation. And the federal government saying, oh, we place a ban on this thing because there are scares and fears around it.
Yeah.
Until we understand it, until we can regulate it and tell you that it is safe. For now, this is not going to be operational within our financial space. How did that ban impact or affect maybe Patricia, but the wider audience that have a better understanding of cryptocurrency? Did the ban have a huge impact on your operations?
100%. So the ban did a lot. As a matter of fact, Patricia had to buy up a lot of companies who couldn't survive the ban, literally. And we did that in an arm of extending the white flag because we understand what the industry is saying, we understand the worries firsthand, and instead of seeing this business go down, right, we lent a hand of friendship and we bought over some, we gave some money for float and all of that. So it really shook the industry. We have international businesses that are in Nigeria, they literally went out of the country and stopped operations till today, you know, still based off regulations. And these are jobs that were lost. You know, these are families that were left stranded. And what just happened is they basically took the market from where it could be regulated to the informal sector, back to the streets, where it's now, I know you, you know me, you know, come and do that. And people get scammed, people get ripped off, you know, and it defeats the point of, if I get ripped off from somebody I met online, I automatically have a bias towards the product, whatever that product is. And that's one of the problems. And at the same time, there was a silver lining because people generally know that whatever the government bans, there's something good there, literally. And it's the conversation increased 10,000 times, more focused on cryptocurrency and more adoption really, but not just how we would have expected, because we had to go through the tunnel, you know, hoping to see the light.
How are you interfacing with the government? Do you have that interface?
Yeah, so we have government relations and we try really, but it's coming up slow. You know, the CBDC is coming up, the central bank e-Naira is coming up, and we are very hopeful to see how that would pan out. Hopefully something interesting comes out of it. But we are hopeful, and we are like.
The government is partnering with Patricia. I mean, talking about the e-Naira, they said October is the time they're looking at.
October 1st, yeah.
Are you optimistic that it's a viable program? Do you see it working?
Yes, I've seen the frameworks. I've been in the sessions, and it's, well, we'll see.
Okay, I mean that's interesting. I look forward to your sessions, but let's talk about the fact that in spite of the ban, there is still a huge market of cryptocurrency in Nigeria. What is that underlying factor that continues to fuel the market in spite of how the government makes it seem as though crypto trading hasn't come to stay yet, right?
So, modern Nigeria, as I like to call it, Generation Z, millennials, right? We are not consumers. At the bane of it all, we are not consumers, but we are radical innovators. And that is it right there. We see cryptocurrency as new, as shiny. A few do not understand it yet, but we all agree that it is the future. And that is why.
Final thoughts. What do you hope that at the end of an event like this, what do you hope to be the more like value chain, the value add. What do you want to take away from this event that's been put together literally by BusinessDay? What do you intend to be your key take home, going by all the conversations that are supposed to play out in the various panels?
Well, firstly, I'd like to share my thoughts on cryptocurrency, on Patricia, and the climate, the economic climate of the country and Africa at large. Connect with other thought leaders, with my industry peers, and create room for partnership, because you know what they say: if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with people. So yeah, these are my thoughts.
Great, thank you so much, Fejiro. I'm so excited I had this conversation with you. We'll still be around here talking to industry men and women to understand these issues. Thank you so much.
No problem.
We look forward to, here we're meeting at this event, but we look forward to having you at Central Africa at some point. We're at Adiola out there with Victoria Island. Nice to have you all around. We speak well about Patricia in that space. We like the fact that you have a really young team, and just the other day, someone on our team was talking about how exciting it is to be in your workspace, a place I intend to visit maybe sometime soon. I like the fact that there's a changing face of are we still running? We're still running? Okay, I like the fact that there's a changing face of work, right? Yeah. And understanding finance right now. But as a way of getting your final thoughts, so we're putting together a report on the future of work in Nigeria. Yeah. Well, not just in Nigeria, but in Africa, because according to the World Economic Forum, by 2025, certain jobs will no longer be relevant, certain skills. So, to ask you as a way of getting a final thought, by 2030, what do you think work in Africa will be?
Well, more advanced, really, because you see, there's an exodus of Nigerians and Africans leaving Africa and going to the rest of the world. And with that comes exposure, and at some point, we all want to come back home. At some point, we all want to come back home. And when we come back home and we see how far behind home is, right, it will be left on us to develop home.
What skills do you think by 2030 will be most sought after?
Artificial intelligence, technology, basically. Yeah.
How much do you think COVID-19 has changed how we work in this part of the world?
It has, really. It has. I'd never have envisioned Patricia working from home, but we did it and we killed it. We crushed it. We had the most growth we've ever experienced during 2020 in COVID. It's 2021 still, we're still growing and still going hard. So COVID-19 basically lets management and employers trust employees. Keep them motivated, inspired to do great work, and give them the room. So even if you're not in the office space, we trust you to do your work. And
amazing, great. So where is Patricia in the next 5 years, 10 years?
Well, you should be looking at us next to the Amazons, the Apples, the Googles, and the Facebooks. That's where we're going.
Amazing, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
I appreciate it.
Patricia, crypto made easy.